Okay, everybody. So, I recently was involved in a conversation involving the golden rule and the platinum rule. And for those who don't know what the golden rule is, basically do unto others as you would have them do unto you, or basically treating people the way you would want them to treat you. Platinum rule, I think, was more recent. Well, I know it was more recent. I'm not sure exactly when, but it was created to rebut the golden rule by saying that the golden rule wasn't quite as golden as you would have it believed to be. So the platinum rule is to treat others the way, what's up, man? The way you would want to be treated, rather than just treating people the same way. So the problem with that, I find, is that in an example, how do you know how people would want to be treated? So you're really having to forecast. Now, if you have used the golden rule as a gateway, then that's different. And then you can bond and have a stronger relationship and start to understand. But in my example that I came up with, use of the N-word, I don't use it and I don't address people that way. So if somebody wants to adhere to the platinum rule, there's no way that I'm going to lower my standards to treat them the same way that they want to. Oh, you're good, man. I appreciate it. So when we have those kind of interactions, personally, I just feel that it's one of those things that the golden rule is the standard. We have, gold has always been the standard of wealth. It goes back to, if you follow, it being part of myrrh and frankincense given to Jesus. We have gold standards. We have gold eagles, gold oranges for photographers, gold hours. And I don't know at any given time if we're going to replace gold medals with platinum medals in the Olympic Games. It's just the standard. So while I think that there might be some merit to something like a platinum rule, the thing that I would go with is making it just like you have a main rule, and then you can add to that. We can add to the golden rule and say, well, there's this circumstance, there's that circumstance. But just to say platinum, I feel like, yes, I guess it's a more valuable metal in a tradable sense in this day's market, but it doesn't hold the same as far as saying golden. We know what golden means. We know what that standard means. We give golden stickers to our children when they do well in school. So it's just the standard. I don't want to say that I hate to see it change, because I'm all for people's innovative spirit and trying to, improve upon things. But I don't know if you can dismiss one and say this one is better. I don't agree with it, because, again, if I want you to kiss my ring every time you see me, well, that means because I want that treatment and the way that I want to be treated. So treating people the way they want to be treated may not always jive with the way you are willing to treat them. And so now you have this sort of strange sort of interaction, and you're not exactly sure like where to go with that. But it's with the golden rule, you can say in a general sense, we can treat each other with respectability and go from there. Then you can have a more intimate and bond building sort of thing where you can say, I see how they want to be treated, and I can go from there. Just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. And again, it's not to down one person's advancement on what they feel is something else. But my personal thing is, let's do away, if we're going to improve upon it, why even have superficial and material items? Why does it have to be golden? Why does it have to be platinum? There's even one, the diamond. Let's do away with trying to put worth on those things and call it like the human, and just treat each other with a humanity, which I think falls back more to the golden rule, but it can grow from there. The human interaction, and that way it's kind of a bit of content over character. So we're not just prejudging one another, and once we get to know people, then we can bond and, again, expand how we're going to interact with one another on a very intimate and special level. Each interaction, each relationship, each friendship you have is different. Think about it. You talk to your friends differently, or you give them different gifts because you know what they would prefer, what they would like. So guys, that's just my 2 cents on the idea. Let's do away with trying to put precious metals as the rules that we adhere to, because the world, the universe is so much bigger than that, way bigger. So maybe universal rule, human rule, you never know. We can just call it love. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.